Hey everyone, it's Vicky, Stamp with Vicky. Thanks for joining me for our Halloween series, week number 2. I think I'm going to do week number 3. Yep, I think I am. I wasn't sure, so I didn't commit to a number of, in the series. So I think I decided today that I am definitely going to do a week 3 next week because it's been a lot of fun. This has been a lot of fun for me. A card and a little treat holder. And I think just because, Halloween lends itself to giving treats and obviously trick-or-treating. But, there's Halloween parties and things like that for, I suppose, mostly for kids, but also for the grown-ups. And who doesn't like a treat package, so cute, even if they're monsters. All right, I'm just pulling myself up here on the computer. Okay, phew. I just had a massive little meltdown. I was trying to, not practice my live, but I go on a practice little group that I've set up just for myself to make sure the phone's working, the computer's working, and I'll do that. Hey, Sonia. And I'll do that every time before I go live just to make sure it's all cool. I could not get my screen to turn no matter what, and I was having a panic fit. So anyway, demonstrators online helped, and it was locked. The screen was locked. Hello. But I never would have a million years thought to check that. I just don't know. Anyway, I'm coming down from my little fit and very thankful that there's wiser demonstrators out there than I am. So anyway, okay, I suppose we'll get right to it. We've got Boo to You again, and I think we talked about that a little bit last week with these little monsters. I'm not ready to give them up yet because they're just too cute. So tonight we're going to do this guy, a fuzzy little guy. We're going to do him, and we're going to make a fun card with him. So the card idea I got from Colleen, my team leader. She challenged us to do a gatefold card, and Colleen really loves this fold, and I can see why. And you can do it in a few different ways, but this is, I think, the specific way she had us do it, and so this was my submission for that, and it's just way too cute. So anyway, so here's the card. See if you guys can see that okay. And what it is there's a belly band around it, and you pull it up and open the card. Boop. This guy's so cute. I can't even stand it. He's cute. He's cute in black and white. So anyway, we're going to get it together and make this guy tonight. And I have 2 treat holders to show you. One I'm definitely going to do, and the other one I think we'll just kind of see how time goes. They're both pretty quick and easy. So I think it's worth it. I've been trying to stick to 2 projects, but I think if we get right into it, it'd be okay. All right, so I'm going to stick this guy over here so I can see what I'm supposed to be doing. Grab my parts and pieces. I stamped my memento. And I actually I pre-cut and stamped him. So, you know what? I'm going to grab a piece of scrap because, hey, Kristen, how are you? Oh, yeah, Kristen, Melissa's coming to Stamp a Stack. She told me earlier on her live, and then, of course, I forgot to say anything. So we have another one. Okay, so I am going to go. I just needed one. I stamped 2 just in case. So I'm going to get right into coloring this guy. And I've used, no, I did not use ivory. I used light crumb cake. Yeah, I think. Did I use ivory? You guys, I don't know. And I just dropped him. I think I used ivory by accident. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna gonna color his little face in ivory. It's cute. Maybe I should pay more attention to that color. I only ever think of it to use it for skin. I don't, think of it for other things. The browns, I almost always use crumb cake. And I guess I put them together earlier and I didn't really look and see what I had. So I think I thought this one was crumb cake, but it works. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Thanks for joining us. I'm coming down. I had a little bit of a escapade with my online stuff, but it's all fixed, so I'm able to focus. Okay. I think I gave him pink ears, guys. Okay. These monsters are just too cute. I think I've said it like 15 times already. This guy even has chest hair. That's so funny. Okay, I'm going to do some blending with the dark. I don't know what I was doing. No, that wasn't it. Where's my light cake? Yeah, that wasn't it either. You guys, I'm struggling tonight. All right, we're gonna do light soft suede. Here we go. Okay. Well, I think he's a little different than the original card, but it's all good. He's still really cute. Okay. Funny looking. This is the wrong colors. Oh my goodness me. So what I did is I gave him a little bit of like darker hair on his arms, and I'm gonna go back in and blend that again, and you can see like on his hairy little feet. Oh, that's awful. Give him some pink ears, because monsters have cute little ears. And I did nose dark too. Oh, look at that. I think that's the color I used before, which was the dark soft suede. Isn't that funny? All right. We won't worry about that. Maybe I'll highlight him. What do you think? A little monster highlights. Kind of cute like that. All right, and then you have the light. Okay. There. So now he at least has a little dimension. And you can see his little chest hairs are coming out. Okay. So what I also wanted to pay some attention to was how I colored his shirt, but I'm going to actually do a couple little parts and pieces of it. So this is crushed curry, and I did his little collar and part of his, well, I guess I did his pocket and crushed curry, and also his little shirt underneath, although that's probably his belly. Now I'm realizing that. Just got my set, excited to make some cards with it. Oh, it's such a cute set, Sandy. I love it. It's just not getting old. I used my dark Night of Navy for his pants. That's my favorite color for the blue jeans, which I love. So, has anybody started decorating for Halloween yet? Believe it or not, I have not. Although I do have one or two things out that I've purchased and just haven't put away. So. But I've not technically started to decorate. So for his jacket, the colors in this, sorry about that noise. The colors in this designer series paper, let me see, this red is terracotta tile. And I don't have that, I don't even know if they make that in a blend. So what I did, I know that I used the blends to color him, but then for his jacket, I just used a little dab of the re-inker and an aqua painter. And I'm gonna kind of try and make it a little bit, well, if I wanna make it lighter or not. This is one of those colors, I wouldn't normally use, but this time of the year. It's super cute. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. So you know what? Be careful. I realize I'm using the Memento ink and it seems to be fine, but don't go over the black too much if you do that. That's the only thing. And it seems to be fine. Okay, so that's gonna go ahead and dry. I'm gonna set him off to the side. Let's see. Hey Lisa, how are you? Are you busy like stamping and cutting and prepping tonight, or what do you have going on? I know you said you were really busy, and I know you definitely have many things going on, but I'm glad that you're stopping in. Did you see my little meltdown on the DPP and Kylie's site? Oh my gosh. But all is well in the world now. Oh, isn't he so cute? Too adorable. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him off to the side, and I'm going to clean my block off so I don't get terracotta tile all over everything, including my fingers. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stamp the Boo to You. Probably don't need that anymore. Using the Memento. I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of these stamps. You know, you can, this, one thing I kind of like about this little series that I'm doing is, try that, just to show you how many different things you can do with, you know, essentially one set of stamps. I do have a couple other ones that I'm using, but, you know, you can really do a lot with a little, if that makes sense. Let's see, Lisa says, I am, among other things, but I have a camp on Saturday. Oh, goodness. Your camp will be fun. I wish we lived closer. Kristen, you are cutting and prepping. I know you are. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. Ah, good. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go all the way down there. I didn't necessarily measure where to stamp that. So what's going to end up happening is this is going to go under this guy, so I'm going to definitely trim this down. It really is a pretty color, this terracotta tile. There we go. Let's see, so he's going to look like that, but I'm not going to attach it yet because I have some metallic thread to attach. Hi, Judy. How are you? I didn't realize when I popped on yours earlier that you were essentially done. I had just finished dinner and getting all that stuff together and got back in my room. So I'll go back and try and catch the replay and see actually how you made your cards. But I'm glad that you're joining me. So, okay. I did use, where did it go? Again, the black, oh, there it is. I'm going to call it black foil paper. I keep forgetting to look up the exact name of it, but it's that shiny paper, and we're going to use one of the frames from the Thinlits, or the dies that go with this set, which is Ornate Frames dies. It goes with the Halloween stuff, and I love these frames for the Halloween stuff, and I've been using them a lot just in other projects. I've been dying for a set. I've been dying for this. I'll show you. I have been dying for this and this. You can build on it, and then you could take this and this big one and build on it. And I've done a couple other like this and this and this. So I was craving the layers. So I'm so happy they did that. And I'm really hoping they keep it. It's a Halloween part of Halloween, so I don't know that they will, but I'm really hoping they keep those frames, because those would come in handy at Christmas time. Okay. I'm going to run that through one more time. Okay. See what we have here. Off screen, I'm using my little Big Shot brush. I don't even know what you call it, to try and get some of these little pieces out of the frame. And I don't even really mind if some of them are left because it still looks kind of cute. Either way, it doesn't have to be perfect for me. But they might fall out either way. Okay, can be done with that. So there's the frame. And I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and layer this guy. I'm realizing usually I'll do the card bases first, but tonight I didn't. I did a little monster guy. Okay, so you know me. You know I like my metallic threads. A whole bunch of them, or a whole bunch of it. I don't know, I've wrapped it around several times. Okay, and so I want it kind of wide. Let's see. How that looks. That's pretty good. Maybe not so low. There. I don't know if you can see that much, but there's the metallic thread is behind him. So I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm going to go ahead and, nope, not going to do that. We're going to set all this aside because we're going to actually make the card base. So I've cut it and, you know, scored it already. And where's my little cheat sheet? The base is 4 1/4 by 11. So it is a piece of cardstock cut in half the long way. And I've scored it at 2 3/4, well, 2 3/4 and 8 1/4. And I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna fold where I scored, my little bone folder. There we go. And there we go. And that's kind of overlapping a little bit. I'm gonna let it be, I think, and see what comes of that. So then we have these little guys. I don't remember how big they are. 2 1/2, I think. Yeah, 2 1/2, oh, by 4. Duh. Probably why I didn't write it down. Okay. So I saw someone, I don't know who it was, on one of the Facebook pages had taken this designer series paper with the books, this particular piece. And what she did with it was she cut out some of the books and popped them up. It looked really cool, like a real library. So that was really, really neat, really fun to watch. Just get this out of the way. Okay. Or really neat to see. I didn't watch her do it, but it kind of made me want to try it. Okay. That is even as possible. So the belly band, I didn't like technically score it or anything like that. What I just did was I wrapped it around. And it ends up being a little bit short, but it's not even a big deal because you're going to cover it up with that frame. So you don't have to, like, it doesn't have to meet in the middle. Okay. So, yeah, see, it's all sorts of not even, but that's fine. And then I'm going to take the black one and wrap it right around that as well. Let's see which. I'm going to have to switch out my trimmer blades. I have some, but I'm just trying to hold out until we get our trimmer, which should be relatively soon. I forgot what they said the timeline was, but they do have one, and it's kind of sort of ready to go. They're probably stockpiling it, is my guess. Okay. So you see that was super easy. And all we're going to do now is we're going to add Monster Friend to the belly band. Probably what you should do, I'm not big on the, although you could use the glue and it would probably hold really well. I'm going to use a couple of glue dots. And that should hold fine to hold the belly band in place. So I guess we're going to place that as evenly as we can. Okay, get that straight. So then what I did, well, I didn't want to put the banner on it first, is I actually put this guy up on, whoops, on a dimensional. Okay, and then it's like, hey dude, hi Becky. I don't know where I get my, 2 blades left and I'm not changing until I absolutely have to. I have a couple of little packets of it, but not that many. So Lisa says, yes, stockpiling. Hopefully we all want at least one. I know. I'm shudder to think what's going to happen when that finally goes live, and the purple posy and the new die cutting machine. Oh my Lord. Those back orders, I can't even imagine how many they're gonna need. Yay. Oh, you know what? Well, anyway, that's the outside. I'll put them back together in a second. I forgot to stamp the inside. Okay. So, I don't know. What did we have? You know what? I have to get that big stamp. I put it away. Hold on. My conversation with him. I know. Monsters and I have been talking a lot this week. Okay. I really do like this set, you guys. Everything festive. I really love the P.S. I love you. And there's a little bit of everything. There's an actual Valentine and Merry and Bright, which is, I mean, I'm fine with Merry Christmas, but it's kind of nice to have another kind of Christmas greeting, if you will. So I really like that. Oh, sorry. No tricks, just treats. Oh, sticky. And again, we're going to go ahead and use the Memento ink for that. Ink it all right up. Sorry, my sister. Every week. She'll never fail. She'll call me just as I'm literally sitting in the chair for dinner or something along those lines. She calls on the way home from work, I'm guessing. So, all right. Still Memento, and we're going to use Mr. Monster. You could stamp him however you want. I always, well, not always, but lots of times I just kind of stamp a part of the, well, in this case, Monster, but a part of the picture that kind of coordinates with the front of the card. Okay. This guy can go over here. Go ahead and attach this into the card. These cards, I can see why Colleen likes them so much. They're so simple and they're really pretty. You know, the designer series paper really does a lot of the work for you. You know, how easy is that? It's just a fold. And then here we go. Hey, get in there. There. Mr. Monster Man. So make sure you can see it okay. There you go. All right, so yeah, that's good. That's, I don't know, I guess that's that. I'm not sure what I was going to say. I'm just kind of actually thinking more than talking at that point. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make this, it's actually a chapstick holder. I'll put it in the box. I used the Halloween DSP again, which I've used a ton of that. I really like it. They have the designer series paper this year, and the holiday catalog is really great. They're so pretty. And here's another kind of general set to every season. And at first I did not order it. And then it's cute font. The pictures are simple. And I'm using it already. So I'm glad that I purchased that. And that's another one I kind of hope they hold on to. They might. So I'm hoping. Out of here, I don't know what we're using out of there. That's later. Okay. Go ahead and get started. So I've made these, you guys, the first time last winter at a craft fair that I did, and I sold a few of them. They're just simple to make. You can whip them up, super quick. And who doesn't want chapstick? Usually I'll do Burt's Beeswax, but I actually got this at a meeting that I went to not too long ago. They have in, like at Target, or I think she said Target, I imagine Walmart has it too. You can just get all sorts of different flavors. They had like M&M flavor and, oh gosh, I don't even know, all kinds of candy flavored of chapsticks. And so I can't imagine chocolate chapsticks, so I opted for the bubbly. Yuck. Oh goodness. Anyway. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make this one. It's the same thing, just decorated a little differently. All right, I do have a template for this, and if you want that, I can take a picture of that and put it on the Facebook page. It's 3.5 by 5. There's a lady who does a Poodles paper craft. She's out of the UK, and she also does the very same thing, but hers ends up being bigger. And I don't remember where I got this particular one, but I like the fact it's a little bit smaller. The other one was much bigger. But you could use it, for, I don't know if it'd be big for Rolos, but, anyway, if you had something bigger, you could do that. Another thing I was thinking you could do for this, so if you have teenagers, for Halloween or for Christmas, you could roll up some cash and put it in there, hang it on the tree or put it in a stocking. Money talks with teenagers these days. Well, I guess I liked money as a teenager too, so just trying to get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay. We're going to go ahead and I cut, but I did not pre-score it. What do you think? Do we think Wicked Bottles or the yellow side? Template, please. Okay, yes. I'm sorry. I haven't been checking my my comments, guys. Aw, thanks, Lisa. I lost some of my comments. Where did they go? Yeah, Lisa, you can whip these together in no time, and they're really cute. Chevy loves chapstick. Of course he does. He'll love it. And okay, yeah, so I will definitely put my template on my Facebook page when we're done. Okay, so again, it's scored, or it's cut, so we're gonna score it at 1/2 of an inch. I'm gonna do it on this side, I'm gonna flip it around. I don't think it matters that so much, so, okay, 1/2 of an inch, and you're gonna go all the way down with that. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn it around just because I did it on that side, and you're gonna score it at 2 inches. And you're gonna go all the way down. And then make sure you're gonna look at, we can do the bottles this time. So you wanna make sure the orientation of your paper, of your designer series paper is correct. So this is at the bottom, and you're gonna go in 3/4 of an inch and score that. And what you're also going to do is score it. How I did it, and I'm sure there's probably an easier way. There's this little piece, this little corner piece you're gonna cut out. Anyway, from that side, you're gonna go in at 1 1/4 inches. And then you're gonna score, but just down to that score line. can't see it that well, but just down to that score line. And then you're gonna do that again at 2 3/4. So you're gonna essentially have these little 3/4 inch squares. Okay. So now, I did, Lisa. The bottles are cute. Stock of card, scrap of book. That's just so funny. Who would have thought? Okay, so now all that I'm gonna do, you guys, I need my reading glasses. Getting old. It's hard to see where it's scored. Okay, so this, again, this little tiny piece in the corner, it's a little bit easier for me to see if I turn it over. You're gonna cut that away. It's gonna go bye-bye. There. And then you're just gonna clip up to that horizontal score line. Well, horizontal if you're holding it in this direction. And on all those little 3/4 of an inch piece score lines, you're just gonna, again, cut up to that score line. And this is gonna be the base. The base is gonna form a little square. Well, ideally, it's gonna form a square. So it's sturdy, and you should be able to stand them up. Okay, and so that's pretty much it. So what I'm gonna do is what did I say I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and, even though that's the wrong side to fold, that's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and fold it there. And here, and so you know what, I forget usually, so I'm gonna do it now, is to cut the top. And to do that, I've used this tag punch. I just find it so much easier to turn it over so I can see what I'm doing and it, you know, make it at least relatively even. Okay. It's just easier to have done that now. You can do it later if you have to. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the adhesive. It's gonna go on the outside. Well, this is gonna be on the inside, but I would actually normally, you guys, I would use tear and tape. I just forgot and picked this up. And I think if I did it right, the adhesive goes on these two pieces. So what's gonna happen is you're just gonna fold it, okay? And then you're gonna kind of pop it open at the bottom. And let me think. If we go, whoops. I don't want to do that so far. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay. Yep. So there's that, and then you can see, well, you should use tear and tape. You can see that, but you can also see how that forms a square on the bottom for it to stand up. Oh, see, okay, so that one's standing. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and decorate this guy. So again, with the designer series paper, I cut this guy out. This mummy, I don't know why I didn't buy those stamps. His mummies, ugh, he's cute. So I'm gonna take another one of the frames from the ornate frames. I'm gonna have to, let's see, get those out of there. That's from earlier, I didn't clean it out. Get out. Okay, well, hopefully that doesn't. I am going to take more of the black foil paper, which I have somewhere, right here. And I'm gonna cut another layer, well, a layer, the frame. Love, love, love these. Whoops. My template just went flying. Hi, Aunt Carla Tewksbury. Is there somebody who joined us? Okay, so I'm gonna take this and attach him with a glue dot. I'm gonna put the glue dot there though so I can see what I'm doing. This is a little bit bigger than the one I did earlier, but it's still okay. It's still cute. I probably would have done a wider one, although it'll be fine. Okay, I did take from my little trick last week. This is my new favorite thing, so you're probably gonna see it now for a few weeks anyway, because, you know, it's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and add some adhesive to the back, do what Kristen coined the Vicky twist, and mess it up some. That is not unique to me at all, by the way. I don't know who in the world at Stampin' Up started doing that, but I like it and I use it a lot, so, okay. Sometimes I don't mind if the ends show, it just kind of gives it more of a whimsical look, but we're going to kind of put that here. I have a teeny itty bitty tiny piece. I did use another stamp set that I've had. It's so old, it's not even cling, which means I got it last year or so. The itty bitty greetings. That's kind of an invaluable set. And so, because when you need something small, it's in there. Okay. Teeny tiny little piece. Boom. Trick or treat. Too stinking cute. Okay. And then I'm gonna add that with a mini dimensional that I just had in my hands. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to this guy, but I make sure that I add it under his little hands. His little hands are too cute. Guys, see his little fingers? We're going to add googly eyes, even though Chevy didn't want to add googly eyes earlier to his project. I forgot to copy that to my page, Sonia. I've been trying to do that just so everybody can catch a glimpse of little Chevy in action. That card was too cute. All right, so I'm gonna take, goodness, little googly eyes, and a glue dot. If you don't place it just right, it looks really kind of funny. And take another one. I should have done yellow. Wonder. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this guy off of there. I didn't realize we had yellow. I only thought we had green and purple. Yellow's so much better. Okay. One. Oh my, oopsie. Get over there. Oh my goodness, guys. Can't even stand it. All right. So essentially that's it. We're gonna use a dimensional to put that on. I think I'll use two, even though I probably don't need it, but I will. Yes, the googly eyes, I know. And then let's see. Make sure you have it on the right side. Okay, we're going to put there we go. Pop the chapstick down in there. Boop. And that helps it settle too. And for this one, I can cut it, but I think we're gonna use the crushed curry. What do you call that? seam binding ribbon maybe. I think we're gonna do that because I'm feeling the yellow. I cut a lot of that off. Okay. Okay. Come on, guys. All right, let's try again. Or we're just gonna tie it in a knot. If that's gonna be the easier way to do it, I don't know. Now, there we go. So you can just pull that up through. You can do it either way. That's way too long. Boop. Boop. Okay. There you go. All right, let me clean up my mess a little bit here. So you can see all around me is just surrounded, just stuff. Okay. There. I love these guys. I need to go get more of this chapstick. You know what well, I don't know. I was thinking this would be a good idea to put in one of those teal Halloween baskets. I just don't know about for little guys, but I don't know. It's something that if you know somebody's gluten-free or can't have dairy, this is a nice alternative at Halloween. Or if you have, like I said, tween girls especially, or even older kids, you could roll up some cash and put them in there. You could do lifesavers, probably even a pack of gum, if you can still get those skinny juicy fruit packs or something like that. So yeah, there's a lot of options. Oh yes, googly eyes. Okay. I do have one more project to show you, and it should go fast. Gotta go, ladies. Thanks, Lisa, for watching. Hang in there. I want to hear about your camp this weekend. Bye. Let's see who's on here. You guys, if I am missing comments, I will attend to them after. For whatever reason, it's only showing me just so many. Yeah, so I'm not ignoring you if I'm not answering you. I'm not seeing it. Okay. So the last little thing I have here, let me get this out of the way. And it's so cute and so simple, is the little curvy keepsakes box. Can you see that? So it's the mini curvy keepsakes box. You might remember a couple of years ago, we had a bigger one, and it was equally as cute, but it was bigger and it required 2 pieces of paper. So this one, they've definitely simplified it. So you can do this. It might even be able to do it with a 5.5 piece square, but I think I probably did it by 6. Well, I don't know where it is. That's lovely. Hold on, let me just see if it's over here. I don't know what I did with it. Let me go check over here. I put it on top. It is over here. I just under the other ones for a second there. But we're gonna have to take a rain check on that. Can I put the box in? Yeah, I can. Tamara, hi Tamara. Glad you're watching. Hold on a second, Sonia. Okay, yeah. So they say it'll hold like definitely a Linzer truffle or the Rocher candies. I've seen people put in a few Jolly Ranchers. You could probably get a couple of Hershey Kisses in there, 2 or 3 at least. So it's small, but it's a kind of a good size too. Okay, So this is cool because look what all the tags that it comes with. This is your die that you're going to use right here. That's it. Or again, last time it came in 2 separate pieces. And then you have all of these fun things. I'm thinking they're thinking Valentine's Day, Christmas. That looks like a snowflake. And then just, yeah, another snowflake. And then just a couple of other frames that, you know, kind of more generic. So, and I've seen a ton of projects with this already online. So I wasn't going to get it. Look where we are now. Guess you got it. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take, I'm going to do the side with the cobwebs on it again. I'm not sure how the pictures will work. I did it with, I did one with the haunted house paper. It didn't really work out that well, so I just tossed it. Okay, so I'm just gonna run this through. I'm gonna go back, but usually you don't have to. Vicky's famous last words. Oh my, what did I say? What are my famous last words? Help me. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm getting this next pumpkin summit. Yes. Did I show you last time, Sonia? I don't know. I guess I haven't shown you guys. The world's easiest ghost. I think I posted on Facebook. I mean, how cute is that? You probably do a little mouth. So darn cute. I know, I wasn't going to get it either. Oh, yeah, Kristen, you're right. That kind of is. Well, I mean, then you start seeing things and I don't, you know, then you start making things. What I am going to do to make it curvy is I'm going to use my bone folder and I'm just going to kind of very lightly just kind of, I don't even know, swipe and round it. You want to be careful because this paper is thin. And you don't have to do it a lot. It's just to give it some curve. Okay. And I'm gonna, it's scored here on the bottom, so I'm just folding that in on the score. I wasn't gonna get it. Okay. Oh, you know what? There's another little score line up here too. Just want to be careful with the DSP. It's fragile. It's fine to use. It's a little fragile. You just want to be careful. Well, so all we're going to do is what are we going to do? We're going to take these, meet them in the middle, pull it over. How's the cutting and prepping going, Kristen? Okay, so that was fast. And the only thing, you know, that's going to take you any time is designing a little tag. And this is kind of cool. So, where'd it go? With the photopolymer stamps, I don't usually do this, mostly because I forget. But you can put 2 stamps on one block and make it, you know, you can stamp it all together as if it was, you know, one thing. You could do words like that. I have done that before. So anyway, in this case, I have Boo and a bat. And Boo. I'm going to use one of the little round tag that's in here. It had to be tiny, so that worked perfectly. Go ahead and I'm going to cut that out real quick. Whoops. Okay. It's cute because it looks sort of like the stitched shape. Oops. Stitched shape thinlits. little stitches around. So I like that. Okay, we're gonna take our happy little yellow now, and there we go. So I did, for some reason it was hard for me because I wanted to tie a bow, but I wanted some slack, not a bow, but a knot, and I wanted some slack on this guy, but it wasn't wanting me to do that. I don't know why, but we'll try it again here. Oh, you know what? I think the last time my ribbon was probably just too short when I was working on it by myself. There we go. You see how I wanted to have a little bit of slack on that. I'm going to trim that down. Boop. There we go. And the only other thing I'm going to add to this is some of these enamel shapes, the Halloween ones. You can see there's fun ravens, and of course I'm just going to use the little dots. Get my, I think I don't know, I just kind of, these are harder to get off than the other ones. Okay, let's see. There's two sizes. Oh, goodness. There we go. And I guess it just kind of depends where you want to put it and how big you want it. You know, if you have a bigger area for it, then let's see. That one probably could have been a bigger one, but that's okay. And then I'll do a big one there. I love these enamel dots. They're a lot of fun. I won't worry about those. Okay, so we have a few. Yeah, done. That's why I wanted to do the 3 tonight, because I just thought, well, that is so cute, and it's so simple. It really is. You know, the longest it took me was to stamp it and cut it out with the Big Shot. So we have the 2. Very good. If you like these tonight and you want to kind of pass along the live to a friend, that would be great. Love to, you know, have everybody join us who possibly would or could. And if you might have missed it early on, I will be doing a Halloween number 3 next week because, hey, Michelle, how are you? Have you been hiding out or are you just catching us? It was so fast, Tamara. It really was. Yeah, it's so much fun. So Michelle, you saw that. So I guess for now, this is it. Next week, we're going to do our last Halloween installment. Hopefully you're not getting bored with it. I am not. I am loving it, every minute of it. And then after that, we'll of course go into fall and Christmas. I think I'm just trying to hold out for Christmas. I am working on some things Christmas related now because I have to, but as far as this goes, I'm wanting to preserve autumn as much as I can. Oh gosh, it's fine. I'm glad that you stopped in. I did that somebody earlier. I hopped on and they were hopping off. So anyway, it's good to see you here. Thank you, Sandy. Such cute projects. Thanks for sharing, of course. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you all next week. Thanks so much. Bye.